Good evening, everybody. Dadman Walking 55 coming to you from the east coast of the U.S. It's 10:02 on a Friday night. It's typically our time for late night with Dadman and Friends. Well, folks, we've had a lot of people with the summer and health and a lot of other stuff, so get knocked out with this week. So right now, it looks like it's going to be a chill, more of a chilled stream, which is actually pretty good for us tonight because we're going to approach something in a few minutes. But hey, let me go ahead and bring out my co-pilot, my wingman, the guy that I said could not take the night off. He had to get his butt up out of bed and everything else and be here tonight. It's the great Hungry Boy. Hey, Hungry.
Hello, Bison buddy. It's good to be
Hey,
here tonight.
absolutely. So good to see you as always, my friend. I know it's been a busy week. We'll touch on a lot of the news of the week just a few minutes, but how's the weather down there? How's anything? Do your toilets still turn backwards?
They still turn backwards. It's gray. It's cold. I'm hoping we're not going to get rain. And yeah, this is like your equivalent of Halloween weather. It's your equivalent of Halloween weather, and
Oh, but
I
see,
don't like it.
well, look, you've not been to Florida for Halloween. You've not been
Oh, I
for,
forgot about
yeah,
that. I forgot about
no,
that. Yes, that's
yeah,
true. That's
yeah.
true.
We're like 80, like sometimes 85 degrees at 8 o'clock at night. Talk about
Yeah,
sweaty Halloween costumes. Oh, it's
yeah.
horrible. It,
And also, I apologize for this. I shouldn't immediately say, hey, Maddie's daddy. Hey, Steve.
we'll
The
get to
thing
chat.
is,
Yeah,
you look at Maddie's daddy as
yeah,
well. We know where he lives. You know where it can be
yeah.
110 in the shade in September. Um, and
Hmm.
yeah, I've been to Vegas twice. And
Yeah,
the thing is that yeah, everybody's patch of grass is different. Sometimes I hate to say it, it's not a patch of grass, it's a patch of sand. And oh boy, I do not envy the people who live on a patch of sand versus a patch of grass.
I don't know. How do you mow sand? I hear Anakin Skywalker. It's coarse. It gets everywhere.
Oh God, I don't even get that joke, but it's funny.
Well, yeah, from Attack of the Clones when Anakin Skywalker's talking about Tatooine and not want to go
Oh,
back.
sand, right? I forgot about that. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm gonna my head is out of sorts right now. You
Yeah, and we'll
understand
get on,
why.
and
Maddie's daddy understands
we're
why.
going to get there in just a second. Yes,
But
we
I
are.
also
But
I want to I
yes,
just it's the
yes,
Catholic thing. I want to apologize to Emily, but I'm not
yeah,
I can't do singing today, Emily. I'm really sorry. I can't
yeah,
do it. And it's going to be a different it's going to be, as Dadman told you, it's going to be a different kind of stream today, but we'll all enjoy it in the end, I hope. And it'll be
yeah.
fine.
All right.
So,
Yeah. So
I'm very glad that Thor is here, and I wish the very best to Maddie as well, and everyone else who is in Thor's life. And thank you for being here, man. Thank you.
yes, exactly. All right. Just finishing a tweet out here. So
Good, good.
all right, and now we go. Because as we said, we got 10 people here watching us right now. Let's let me go through the chat real quick, Hungry, while you get your thoughts together, okay?
All right.
And then I'm
Okay.
going to introduce where we're going to start with and where we're going to go. Emily, hey Emily, I'll sing it for you though tonight, Emily. Like you said, he can't, but Emily Gangadine and the Retrievers.
Very nice.
So,
Very
and
nice.
Putin's cat, what's the plan? Well, you're about to find out with us. We're going to touch on something a little bit for just briefly. Then we're going to have some lighthearted moments and have, um, you know, see where we go. You know how the stream always goes. We don't come in without a plan, and wherever it goes is where we go. And Hakeem, welcome. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Always great to see you, Hakeem, and Buddy Hapburn. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Good to
Great to
see
see
you.
you.
Wes Cagle, always great. I actually got on karaoke with him a few weeks ago with Jedi Bill.
Mm,
He sings too.
good.
So, Thor, Maddie's daddy, great to see you tonight. Great to see you, my friend, being here. And he said facts what you're saying about the dirt.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And the heat. And the heat. and the heat, because Maddie's daddy lives where he lives, and I had to spend 9 months
Well,
in a certain area of Arizona in the
hmm
summer. Never
yeah.
again. Never again.
No, no, I
So
know it's not. No, Emily, I've not heard whatever the news is, but hey,
mm,
I'm glad it's good news for you. So
mm,
with it, that's a chat. We got 10 people with us now. We got 9 on the YouTube side. So please hit that like button, subscribe. We're at 645 subscribers. If we get 5 more, we could get to 650, and then I'll make Hungry Boy shave his hair off.
I'm willing to do that in a bloody second. I don't like having this much hair on my head right now. I got no problem with that. Actually, to be honest, even though
Yeah.
it's a bit long right now, well, not by your standards
Oh,
long,
you're a
but by
hippie
mine.
now.
No, no, I'm not. I'm
Hippie
not a hippie.
travel a zombie.
I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a hippie right now. But generally, my hair is less
Hmm.
than a quarter. Is less than a quarter inch on the top
Yeah.
and an eighth of an inch on the sides. That's generally the way I wear
You
it.
know, I tell you, buddy, I'm glad you're here with us tonight, and I'm glad you're here. And we're going to talk about this in just a second. We're going to get to it.
Yeah.
Putin's cat. If I stream for 2 hours, no one comes. I don't say a word. Do I get credit? Yes, you do.
Mm.
Yes, you do. Because as long as you hit the go live button, it's running. It's a stream. Even if you,
Mm.
even if you
Yeah.
end up recording, showing yourself sitting in the bathroom, it's a stream. But hey, Captain Notfinity, hello and welcome tonight. Hey.
Thank you for
Oh
raising the
gosh.
glass, Captain. Thank you.
Look at Maddie's daddy. You want to talk about being sick of one's hair? I'm a professional.
I know exactly what he means. I know exactly what he means. Oh, dear
Yes. And
God.
Maddie's Tina the Naughty Dragon. She's
Hello,
actually going to
Tina.
contribute to our show tonight. Hungry?
Oh, good. That'll be very welcome. Thank you very much,
That
Tina.
yes, exactly. So we'll do it. Uh Putin's cat play a movie on Cosme. I've talked to somebody about maybe helping with that. It's just too many just getting it to go. But Max Redstone,
Hey,
Max
Max.
Redstone is drink my. I'm self-declared emperor of Inner Australia.
Well, the Japanese emperor was declaring himself the emperor of Australia
Uh,
before we taught him a lesson in New Guinea, so that's
uh,
fine.
oh, so that was a memorial. Yeah, I guess everybody's
Mm,
doing the memorial streams. Well, we're going to
yeah.
say
Hello,
something,
Mr. A.
but we're
Hello.
not. You know, we're going to talk about what. And Emily got engaged. Congratulations! Yay!
Hooray. I'm very happy for you, Emily.
Nay,
I'm
thank
very,
you.
very, very happy. And a
Hmm.
fiance is a great way to be. It's a
Yep.
lovely time in life. Mm,
So, with that being said, I know you know, we come live on Friday nights, as you know. We have the Rambling Gang with us, Squirrel Streams, and we're going to bounce around from time to time tonight. We're going to hit some different topics. We're going to see things like who knows? Aang just walks into my room, so it's all impromptu. Hi.
Because I caught a spider and I took it outside.
Oh, you caught a spider and took it outside. Awesome.
Well done, Ang. Well done.
Yes. Yes, Hungry's proud of you. See, that's what happens on this stream. It's a full family event, full
Yes.
contact.
Look,
Oh,
I know you get scared of the spiders, but the
yeah.
fact of the matter is the spiders where I live mean that I don't actually have to call the pest control people as much as other people do,
Yeah.
because the spiders take care of them. It's like a cat taking out the mice,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
so I don't mind them. I don't
Yeah.
mind them.
So, and Mr. Angel, I don't know if I skipped Mr. Angel, but Mr. Angel, welcome
Yeah.
to us right now and being here.
Glad to see you, Mr. A. Thank you for
Absolutely.
being
All you guys here. Thank y'all for being here. 13 of y'all. And tonight's going to be kind of, like I said earlier, it's going to be a little bit different, kind of moved around with some things. Let's see. I'm just trying to get everything together. Are you ready, Hungry? We'll kick the.
as ready as I'm going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, as you all know, we had the great friend of our channel. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Sorry. I did something.
That's all right.
There you go.
That's all right. That's fine.
See, I think this is good too. Having some humor as we're going along talking, because that's what our friend would want too. Oh, yeah, Maddie's daddy. Pee hard engaged.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, also to
But-
be fair, that's oftentimes what he did. There were hundreds of streams where I was in the chat, and or some on rare
Yeah.
occasion I'd be on one of his streams. This is not about me. This is
Yeah.
about Clobbs. This is about
Yes.
Clobby,
Well,
where
let me finish
he
the
would be
statement.
he'd be
Yeah.
totally serious, and
Yeah.
then something funny would happen,
Yep.
and he'd just say, "Okay, let's roll with that for a sec." You
Well,
know?
let me go ahead for people that don't
Mm.
know. Many times, a special guest and friend of this channel that I would be with him on Mark D with us C's Geekery on Sunday nights or special streams. Uh, he did stuff with me here on my channel. I want to talk more about that, but I want Hungry to have a chance because I got to talk
No,
on a
I want
stream
you
the
to
other night.
no, I want you to go first
You
because
sure?
you knew no, you were personally with him. You would personally speak with him far more than I did. You knew him
Okay.
for longer than I
Okay.
did. It is more correct for
Okay.
you to
Well,
speak first.
I know, but I wanted you as my guest to go first, though.
I understand. You're being a Southern gentleman, just like
Yes.
Clobby was. So I'm going to shut up now.
There you go. Well, listen, folks. I tell you, if you didn't know, our friend Clobbering Times passed away the other day. He holds a special place in all of our hearts, especially around here. Not just as a streamer, but as a friend, as a real person. That I will say that Mrs. and I had the wonderful honor to just over a year ago to meet in person. I mean, honestly, when I first reached out to him to come on, I've been on it with Mark's show and stuff like that. But when I approached him about football, I was like, okay, let's do this. And I knew that he had forgot, he had turned his back on the NFL, wasn't big in college, all this stuff. But you know what? He still did it anyway.
Yeah.
He still took the time to come on a college stream, even though he wasn't a college guy. Then we snuck it into the NFL for the playoffs that year. And he and then we had an NFL Hall of Fame show last fall. And then, of course, later, JT was part of the crew with him this last winter, with the Super Bowl run. And it just always amazed me, and it just always meant so much that he would reach out to a channel like me. And folks, I will tell you, behind the scenes, he's as ever the same guy that you saw on the air. Yes. He was friendly. He was genuine. He'd tell you what he thinks sometimes, but he'd leave it up to you to whatever you want. But he had great wisdom. There were things that he said to me that actually really influenced the way I do things. And I know we get rowdy sometimes, and we do stuff, but there are times also I think of before how we do some things because things that he had said about, the internet's forever and certain things. And yeah, we get naughty. We have some fun with some of our late night streams. That's a content decision, but it's always good to have that voice that cautions and reminds you people are watching.
Yes.
You just because you can do something does not mean that you should do that.
Good point.
And it's just, it really was. He became a friend to us, and then, as I said, we met him just over a year ago. He was the first stop on our trip across the country ultimately to Yellowstone, and we looked so forward to that. And I'm like, I said, "Would you like to meet?" Yeah, let's do it. I mean, you can even trade phone numbers. And it's like, and in the day and age of privacy and all, I'm like, okay, and it was one more reinforcement of the person behind the mic that you don't see. See him in person. I mean, we pull up to a restaurant, kind of an open parking lot. Here's a big tall guy standing out there right outside the door. Well, we're like, well, that's got to be him. And come up and he's a hugger. I mean, like, we're huggers. And it's like, I don't hug dudes often, but I definitely hugged Clobby. And it was, that was a wonderful 90 minutes, 2 hours. I don't remember how long we spent in there together.
And there must have been a bit of a height differential in that hug.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm just a midget. Like Tina's taller than me, It's like, and folks in the chat, if I miss you in the chat, forgive me right now, because I'm trying to keep my thoughts a little bit organized. And I will try to go back when
I know
You
what you
know,
mean.
you're going to have to deal with this. I do not mean that, but people that have been listening for months, I always call it as truly an accident. I get people's names wrong, but if I
Mm.
call you Clobby, it's the same as before. It just happens.
Dadman's called me Clobby at least
Yeah,
3 times, at least 3 times, and that's
it,
even when we're talking personally and relaxed and nothing's gone wrong that week.
yes,
So,
exactly. Or not
mm,
on stream or anything like that.
yeah.
So basically, oh my gosh. So we had that. It was a good chance to meet him. It just was, and of course, the first thing he did, because I'd asked, talked about in Baton Rouge, you're near LSU, which is Southeastern Conference football, and
Mm.
he was like, yeah, it's just down the road there. You can get there no problem. So we went there. We got some pictures around that night at the stadium. So it was really
Mhm.
interesting to see. So that was the face, and then I just was always willing to give some advice, give some help,
Well,
and
also
he never told me no about coming on the show though either.
also there's something you have in common that some people, they don't take the time to think about. You're a parent, he's a
Hmm.
parent, and that changes perspective on life, and that can sometimes be an unspoken context between people
Hmm.
when they're talking. So, you've been through some stuff, he's been through some stuff, and uh, just keep talking because I think you had a lot in common with Clavi, and I have to be I have to be honest. I'm a little bit envious, because there are things that I had in common with him that you didn't,
Hmm.
but I think you had more in common with him than I had. But please keep talking.
Well, I will say that yeah, I mean the sports element. You could tell he loved the sports, even though
Mm.
the NFL was something of a dumpster fire because of political issues and other stuff that's happened over the years, and you know but he still knew his lore. He loved his history and the passion. When we did a super Hall of Fame special, you could tell the joy and the love, the same excitement and passion that he had for all the geek nerd comic stuff. He
Hmm.
had for the NFL history.
Yes.
It just rolled off his tongue, and you could see the excitement. And it actually encouraged me that there's somebody out there that would talk about a subject that I like to talk about, and it
Yes.
really he did make the extra effort. He actually last year when we did the playoffs, I believe it was. I think it was one with JT, yeah, JT Mombi and Whoopa. He only had like an hour and a half between streams. I think it might have been either Thursday. It might have been on Thursdays where he had a stream before and a stream after,
Mm.
or he was coming off of one, but he squeezed out that hour
Mm.
just to come in to talk playoff football with us.
Yeah.
I mean, and we made him part. It just was. That's the guy I know. That's the Clobby I know that just would bust his butt to be there for you to help you out. Because when you get big like that, I mean, he had all the bigger channels. Just having a guy like him that's just being himself, that good genuine guy, and that's all I can say. And he will
Yes.
be missed. His role, his influence will be missed because I do think he brings a sobriety to streaming, a maturity
Yes.
that
But never
may that,
never at the expense of having fun a few
right,
minutes later.
right. No, and I mean in terms of maybe there's sometimes we draw lines at what we do and stuff
Mm.
and what we
Yeah.
say, but but it just still was just incredible to meet him, and we will be forever blessed.
And to back up something you're saying, one of the things I appreciate, not I'm not going into my stuff right now. I
Hmm.
just want to back up something you're saying. Clubby also had a very long rope with people, even if they were a new person in the chat, and it would take him a long time before he would say, "All right, I just want to say that's an inappropriate thing to say in on my show in the chat. I'm going to ask you once, please, not to do that." And
Yeah,
then he would wait a bit longer and somebody might act up and it may take him a long time to
yeah,
say that's just not okay. But
yeah.
you know what? You don't push a badger into a corner and poke it with a stick. And eventually, I
Yeah.
was always happy when he would just get fed up of being kind and generous and
Yeah.
patient. And on occasion, he would let loose on somebody who clearly was just there to piss in the jacuzzi, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. And a lot of people would love to get those really, really cool. So, hey.
Mm,
All right. Well, Hungry, why don't you let me go ahead and update in the chat real quick and then
okay.
we'll let
All
you
right.
talk because so much for a 5 or 10 minute maximum.
I know. I know.
It happens. But see, there's a lot of people that let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I'm just let's see. Let's see. Just see what get the new names. Of course, I
We
love
have to
I
welcome
P
Phantom
hard.
Outsider because
I'll get
Frantic
to them.
came in a
Yeah,
while
I'll get to
ago.
Phantom. I think several came in, so I'm going to get down to them real quick because what I'm going to do is I'm going to flag comments to come back to.
All right.
Um,
I'll be right
so
back while you do that. I'll be
yeah,
1 minute.
yes, exactly. And sometimes you need to laugh, and a laugh can heal. Exactly. So absolutely. So and to the great. I think you meant hell to the great JT Kirk. Yeah, Hakeem. Yeah, shocked to hear. Would lurk in his checks. See, I tell you what, that's one of the things that I did with this in my ventures into YouTube. Even before I started streaming, I really picked up on his channel too because I like to do things that are different. If you look at what I don't do just Fortnite. I don't just do football. I just don't do certain topics. You know, my goal has seriously been to bring sports into the geek world because we can be geeky, but you look at our statistics, you look at our uniforms, heck, look at the marching bands. There are things at the geek side will give sport a chance. You know, it can meet those parameters that you have. But I look at it as my thing is to learn from other people. His passion for the comics, his love for what he did, I learned a lot from it. I love being able to bounce questions off of him because honestly, as somebody that's not a Star Trek, not a comic book person, I don't get some of the deal. See, I'm one that like Marvel's movie. He just looked at me like I could just hear it through the microphone. But you know, he would take the time to explain why it's bad, why it's wrong. It's kind of like me with Star Wars, why I can't accept. I thought Ahsoka was bad, but I'm not even going to try the acolytes, folks. But you can try it if you want. And I will also say, Clubby also said if you like it, that's up to you if you want to. So, and that's the same thing, people are like to watch and like what they want to do. So I'm going to see Hungry. Let me know when you're back. I'm flagging comments. Yeah, P hard. Exactly. P hard. Dub Bears. And hello, Phantom Outsider. Good to see you tonight. So, okay. So this is a link Mr. Angels put out there. I posted on Clobby's channel for those who want to hear Clobby at his finest. So thank you, Mr. Angel. Let me see. So, and just keep periodically putting that link up, Mr. Angel. If you'd like to, that's fine.
I'm back.
So, all right. Hi, back. Hey, welcome. Thank you, JT Kirk. Thank you, JT Kirk and Mr. Angel. And yeah, Max has started to call me George Man Walking 55 because on Raymond Feliciano's show the other night, I said, you can just call me George. So,
oh, I thought that was a reference to George Miller. Okay.
No, I'm now George Man Walking. Thank you, Max Redstone.
I obviously mean the good George Miller from 1979 and 1982. Yes. I'm not talking about, all the stuff that's being talked about today.
Well, the Geek and I said I knew him only for a few months, but never forget how he always stopped what he was doing to greet, read, and laugh, comment in the chat. Yes, he would. And he'd point out specific chats. Yes, exactly. So you go ahead, Hungry. It's your turn.
All right.
And I am going to keep looking through to try to flag some things.
All right.
To see what we want to talk about here from the chat.
Well, my perspective is going to be a little bit different, but the thing that was wonderful about
Maddie's daddy right there. Yes, it was like I'm like 5'7" or 8, and I'm like, wow. Sorry.
Well, there was a wrestling. There was some guy who used to be in wrestling called the Man Mountain, or that was one of his nicknames. And Clobby looked like a man mountain to me from the photos that I'd seen.
Oh yeah, it's true.
A mountain of a man.
It's true. Yeah, exactly. True. But
I like that. And the thing that was great about him, and I say this as an illustrator, is he had in all the photos that I've seen, and I've only seen probably about 12, he had such a kind face. It was a
Mhm.
handsome face. Don't get me wrong. It was a
Mhm.
handsome face, but it was a kind face. It was,
Mhm.
he had the kind of face where, let's say, something rough had happened when you were getting out of a taxi at 2 a.m. and it was raining, and somebody may have mugged you and taken away your wallet, or roughed you up in other ways. And if somebody like that leaned over you in the rain, you might think, oh my God, I'm now more terrified. But you look at Clobby and you would think, oh my
Mhm.
God, look at this guy coming to my rescue, you know?
Mhm.
And
Right.
that was one of the impressions that he could give off. And the other thing that was really beautiful about him was that he knew, and this is a term you understand because you're a sports guy, he understood comic book insider baseball references. So there
Mhm.
would be something that somebody else might make a joke about, and Clobby and maybe 5 other people in the chat would get the joke, but Clobby would take the time to laugh at it, and sometimes I would catch him off guard, and he'd laugh loudly and chuckle. And Clubby had the best chuckle. See, there's different kinds of laughter, and chuckle is a very specific kind of
Mhm.
laughter. And he'd have that thing,
Oh, Beavis and Butthead too. When he did the Beavis and Butthead.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
gosh. Yes.
And he was as somebody, as anybody
Well,
who
like Steve
loves
said here, like
voiceovers.
Steve,
Yeah.
yeah, Cloudy would be a gas because it'd be called mature because he loved
Uh,
being silly and
but in many ways, he was mature, Steve.
yeah,
He
I
took
know,
a very mature. Yeah, I know
but
what
it's
Steve's saying.
yeah, exactly.
But
Go ahead. Sorry, to cut you off.
and the other thing, even though he was very humble about it, he had a great talent for impressions and impersonations, and ones that other people physically can't do. And sometimes he would say, "Oh, you know what? I think you're just being nice to me, but I appreciate the compliment." And many of us would have to say, "No, that is the best bloody Captain Caveman anyone has heard since Mel Blanc."
Mm-hmm.
And he did a lot of other great impressions. And okay, Thor, we're gonna have to disagree about Mr. Cosell. Thor always hated Clobby's Cosell. I loved Clobby's Howard Cosell, and it was just beautiful to hear him be able to rip into those. And yes, the Gorn JT, and uh and many others. And it was not something he pursued, but it was something that was just a talent of his that he would share with what felt like a family of 12 people at Thanksgiving in a room, even if it was over 200 people listening in the stream. And that was just, hello, Lisa, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Hello, Mikey.
Hold
And
on. I'm
yes,
going. Yeah. Let me
yeah,
go ahead since you stopped. Then hello.
mm,
Hello, Lisa. Good to see you tonight, Mikey. Good to see you. But we also have Simply Steve here.
good
Good
to
to
see
see you
you, man.
tonight. And the gracious Lady V Elements also came in while you were talking. So I
Mm,
just didn't want to cut you off.
no,
Thank
you
you
didn't.
everybody for being here tonight. So go ahead. Go ahead, Hungry.
Well, the other thing I'm going to mention is that Clobby was really respectful to the rare people that would come into his stream and actually have professional experience within the medium he seemed to love most. And Steve can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to me that in terms of media, whether it be film or radio plays or television or comic books, that Clobby loved comic books best. And
Mm-hmm.
that was something that just meant the world to me, because he wasn't just a guy who read comic books. He wasn't just a guy who said, "Oh, I've got 200 issues of this and I love it, and let me tell you why this story meant so much to me." He respected the people that made them. He researched the people that made them. He took the time out to go and meet and shake hands with the people who made them. He
Mm-hmm.
respected the people that went out in the boat in a storm to catch the fish that would later be sold to their table, if you
Mm-hmm.
understand that metaphor. And not a lot of people do that. And
Yeah.
Clobby really did understand that, and he was very respectful to people who had some experience to share with others in the hope that they would find it interesting or it might matter. and he expressed gratitude about it. And very often, you don't get gratitude for simply telling certain other people, "Well, I understand that's how you perceive an industry, but that's not really how the industry works from an insider baseball point of view." And
Yeah.
at the same time, Clobby would know comic book artists and writers, and you can make a joke about those comic book artists and writers, and there would be two people out of 200 who would laugh. And again, Clobby would be chuckling and say, "I don't know if we can go much farther with that joke, man." And then
Yeah.
you know,
He was, but you know, he had his things, especially he had his little lines and stuff, and
Mm,
like he draw. But it was funny how things changed. He was willing to open because, like I said about the football, like what Raquel had said the other night, he didn't want to go, but he got more into the NFL. He did enjoy talking about it and stuff,
mm.
and you know. He wasn't going to play Fortnite, but Mark and I got him in the season with the Tanks, which is so appropriate for
Well, you know, he
he was
was
our
that way with
Sergeant Hulka.
he was that way, and Steve can correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, he was getting really fed up with comic books as well, and he loved comic books
Mhm,
as much as he loved sports. And I
mhm,
told him, I said, I got so fed up with the damn industry that I was done talking to anybody about comic
mhm.
books 5 years ago. And I said, it's only you and your channel that brought me back to it. I would not be willing to talk about comic books at all
Well, see, I
with
don't know anything
anybody.
about. I don't know jack squat about comic books.
Right.
Like I was saying, I think you may have been away. But that's what I love about YouTube is seeing the things that are different that are outside my comfort zone. And
Right.
he made it fun. He made it interesting to listen to. And to
Yeah.
be
And he
able
would,
to, and I'll tell you too, to be able to get some of my questions, I really mean it. Like,
mm,
why is Marvel's bad, or why does this thing
mm,
cause so much angst to somebody? Why? Why? And then it takes. He would explain the questions. He would try to educate people. Now, of course, like at some point, it's just bad, bad, bad. It's just it doesn't matter. But the fact that he made himself willing to be able to talk and to try to engage people, in a discussion with this stuff to teach them. And that's one of the things that drew me to his channel was that
mm.
just that, anybody come in was welcome. You know comics, hey, great. You didn't know comics, hey, great. You
And the
know,
same with sports. See, that's the thing. Welcoming has more than two sides, but the two sides we can talk about with Clobby is you have um the intellectual welcoming and you have the emotional welcoming, and Clobby was both at the same
mm-hmm.
time.
Well, now, have you said everything that you want to say, at least for now? Because I want to go back. I've started a bunch of comments. And I want to try to hit a few of these before we
I
fall
do.
too much.
I just want to do what Clobby would do and respond to Thor Steve's Maddie Steady's joke. He says comic books were Clobby's sanctuary, and Clobby probably would have thought about all the good old movies Maddie Steady and said sanctuary, sanctuary. And Maddie Steady understands the Lon Chaney Senior joke I'm making there.
Okay.
Universal silent films. So
That's
that
one I
one
had
was
not.
for Clobby. That was for Clobby.
That, that one, that, that one was unique. Say that again. Lon Chaney. What was that one again?
Lon Chaney Sr. There are two Lon Chaneys there, and Clubby knew this, and we actually talked about this briefly. Um, so you have the start of the great horror films in America. That's Universal, and the guy who played Quasimodo first, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, who said, when the crowd was coming after him, "Sanctuary," which is something you would do. You would go to the church for sanctuary. And Lon Chaney Sr. was the guy who put a 70-pound
Mm-hmm.
rubber hump on his back and climbed up a set that was more than 40 feet high. He put in the time and the effort, and Clobby loved that. He made his own makeup. He designed his own makeup. He's actually you could say, the godfather of special effects makeup in all of Hollywood. And he also was the first Phantom of the Opera. And his makeup was so good and realistic for that, and it was the only accurate one according to the book, and Clobby knew this,
Mm.
that it caused women to faint, actually pass
Wow.
out in 1925.
Yeah. Well, he
And
said,
you could say that, and like 5% of the audience would know that, but Clobby would pick up on that comment and he'd be happy that you made it.
yeah. Badge said you're right. He got fed up and quick comments. They matured into something grotesque.
They did. Yes, they did,
Yeah,
Maddie's Daddy.
exactly.
Absolutely.
All right.
And
Well,
so the
yeah.
reason people get confused is they say, "Oh, I know Lon Chaney. He did the Wolfman." No, that was
Mhm.
his son, Lon Chaney
No.
Jr. Junior. So Clobby understood the difference between senior and junior, and as Maddie's Daddy will understand, that's why if somebody said, "Oh, I like John Romita," Clobby would,
Mhm.
on rare occasions, say, "Okay, do you mean John Romita Senior or Junior? Do you mean the dad or the son?"
Right.
Because but they both worked in comic books and they were both highly successful, but Clobby understood
Well,
the styles were different.
all right. Well, let's get back and go to the. We've fallen so far behind.
I'm sorry.
35 minutes now. Maddie's Daddy, you said you have a question. What is the question, or have you already asked it? That was that one. You asked it way early in this thing. So yeah. So um, but yeah. So let us know if you have already asked that question, Steve. If not,
Mm.
please feel free to ask it again. We would
No, thank you, Thor.
yeah.
Thank you
So
very much. The
the bells,
bells,
the
the
bells.
bells.
Huh?
No, so you have to have seen the movie. Like I've seen the three great Quasimodo movies. Maddie's Daddy, and oh
Uh,
God, the bears. Even Anthony Hopkins played Quasimodo. Dad, man, you probably don't know that. Before
I
Anthony Hopkins became
look.
really famous, Clobby liked that version too. But I think
It's
Clobby
black
liked
and
the
white,
Charles
right?
Lawton.
It's a black and white movie, right?
No. There were two black and white movies. There was Lon
Oh,
Chaney
okay.
Sr., then there was Charles Lawton, and that's the one Clobby remembered, if I'm remembering correctly. And then there was Anthony Hopkins in the television movie. And yeah.
Yeah, more of the bells, the bells. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Okay. Well, so let's see. Lisa said this, and I'm a lot like Lisa with this. Fun thing about comic book channels, you can appreciate the art without getting too deep in the weeds with storylines, and
Yeah,
I
that's
like
what I'd
that
like to
too.
believe.
You see, I talked to him about that. That would hook me when you had the spinner racks and stuff,
Mm.
and that's how I got into like Shogun Warriors, some of the
Mm.
other series. Well, just the art. To me, the cover art is what hooked
Well,
you.
the art got to me most too. I mean, obviously, look at the career I had. All right, I didn't become a comic book writer except for 6 issues or something. But the thing is that Clobby, I feel really appreciated the overall story more, and he was very forgiving of art that other people would consider less, and some people would consider deplorable.
Hmm.
And he was very forgiving of that. And Clobby would say, okay, dude, I know you know what you're talking about, but you got to remember the guy was probably 71 with arthritis when he was drawing the damn thing. and, and yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, Thor, Jr. Oh yes, 100%. Maddie's daddy is doing Insider Comics baseball in the chat, and I think Clobby would like that too.
Oh,
Well done, Thor. Well done.
yes. All right. So
You catch up with the chat
Let's
now. I
see. Here
need to
we go.
shut up
Here,
for a minute.
Mr. Angel said also that Claude was a walking comic store knowledge. He remembered everything. I tell you, his recall, like I said, on football and sports, even and he had not been in it for so long, just the stuff he remembered from 40, 50 years ago, which was just amazing.
Yes.
I thought I had some recall, but just geez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clobby remembers reading comic books, and Thor will get this joke. He remembered his experience reading a comic book from before Boston the band came out with More Than a Feeling. And that's going back a long time.
Yes.
Clobby remembers comic books from before punk rock actually existed. He remembers going in and buying that comic book
Yeah.
before punk rock.
Gosh. All right, Mikey Susie Ford says Marvel DC companies have fallen out in favor recently. Go back to those comic books, read them thoroughly, find creative like writers who develop better superhero films in the near future.
Well, that was another thing about Clobby, and I don't know if this is what Mikey's talking about, but Clobby was. We used to call him the comic book godfather, right? And the thing is that he also appreciated a lot of alternative comic books, or what we call independent comic books. So not the big
Right.
two, not Marvel and DC. And he would read things that were made by smaller companies and read things that were made by foreign companies, non-American companies. And he would appreciate them just as much if the story was really, really compelling and the
Right.
characters were really compelling.
Right. I will say here's the understatement of the night, and this shows you the impact that this man had. Because like I said, I'm a Star Wars pew pew bang bang blow it up stuff guy.
Yeah, I
Forget
know.
the brain thinking and all that stuff, because
Mhm.
I like my space battles. But when the missus and I, it was the animated series, come across, I tried it, loved it. Missus and I
Which
sat
one?
down.
Which animated series? Which?
Star Trek the animated series.
Oh, right, right, right. Okay.
That's the first time I got into Clobby's Saturday night show with Trek. Then we went Next Generation, and then things came up, different things. But the amount of Trek that I learned, and stuff like that, was Mrs. and I would sit down and make an appointment. It was almost like a date night to go, because like Wes Cagle said, Saturday nights will never be the same anymore.
No.
I mean,
Well,
that's
for me, there are 3 nights that'll never be the same. 3 nights, because I used to be in those streams a lot, and I would, even when I stopped going to them, I would re-listen to them, and not lurking, but just re-listen. And uh, they were more than comfort. It's like you often talk about your fascination
mm-hmm,
with certain world wars,
right,
and like with Clobby, it was the equivalent oftentimes of listening to a grandfather or a grandfather's brother talking about what it really meant to be in New Guinea, or what it really meant to be
right.
in the forests of Norway in 1943. And therefore, the perspective was highly valued and it was highly respected.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. Well, so so yeah.
I just want to
Uh,
ask one favor. It's going to sound like a joke, but
okay.
Even though Clobby and I were born on different continents,
Mm-hmm.
he was at least, if not a greater fan of Doctor Who than I am. So let's just not talk about Doctor Who tonight, please. I'm not
Wow.
joking. Let's just
Yeah.
not do that. Let's not
Yeah.
talk about, because that really, really bloody wounded him, and I'd rather not, if that's
Yeah.
okay.
With what happened to the franchise, how
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. His blood pressure used to go up. You could hear it.
Oh, really?
Look, people who have high blood pressure can hear when someone else with high blood pressure is putting themselves at a risk. So yeah, and
Yeah.
we used to play around a little bit with that, me and him, because there were certain situations that get my blood pressure up.
Yeah.
With
Well,
with certain
there is a level of playful blood pressure up, but then there's a point that it becomes like you just can't take anymore. Like that guy from the movie.
yeah.
I've said all you can. I can't take it anymore. Or I'm mad as hell and I can't take it anymore. Whatever the line was. So
Wait
hey,
a second, wait a second, wait. I'm going to be Clobby in spirit here for a moment.
okay.
Have you seen the movie that quote comes from? The answer is no.
No, I haven't. That's the hey. Actually, I think I don't know if it was Lady V or somebody, somebody and I were talking about that, of having a new feature of ask Dadman if he's seen a movie.
Right. Well,
Type thing.
the movie
Yeah.
is Network, and it stars Faye Dunaway. Thor, Steve knows this. Faye Dunaway, possibly when she was at her most beautiful, but she played one of the most evil characters ever committed to film. And it's got no superheroes in it. It's got no monsters in it. Well, it does have monsters. Steve will understand this because it's about network television and producers. So yeah, it's got monsters in it, but they're not the
I did.
real monsters.
Steve, with this one, email me, please, because I've
Yeah.
heard nothing about. We are planning on going. The missus and I are planning on going. I
Good.
just need details. If you can email me, please do so. I just saw this pop up. So,
Mm.
but the plan is that we are going to go there, unless barring something unforeseen. Sorry, Hungry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We talked earlier before we went live, and
Yeah.
I think out of respect to Clubby, as I think on 2 occasions he said, a good guest knows when to come in and a good guest knows when to leave. And I'm not leaving, but I
Yeah.
think I've said all that I need to say to be the most respectful to Claudia at this time. And I think if I say anything more,
Yeah.
it's basically going to be
Yeah.
licking the crumbs off a plate.
Right.
And no, he would not want that happening.
Nope. But I tell you, he would appreciate this, that Atwood was able to watch Claudia a lot, but whenever he did, he loved being there. Exactly. Yeah. That's the thing is, so Steve will be back in a few minutes. Let's see, just going through here. So we're gonna
Steve always leaves when I make the best jokes, man. I can't stand
it. Well, that's what it is. That's what he call it. Corey Cochran, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah, good to see you. So, all right. So let's see. Just let's see. Just looking down through there, and Tina said network also. So, yeah, Atwood said he's given up asking if I've seen the movie. He's lost all hope. So, yes. Do you even bother? Why ask? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, but see, to be fair, just 1 second. Okay. You hear a lot of people who say, I love all movies. How dare you not see this movie? How dare you? And you could turn around and say, all right, okay. Have you seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Not a clip. Not a clip. Have you watched the entire dang movie? And I'll tell you what, a lot of people have not seen that dang movie. No. They pretend they've seen it because they saw a 2-minute clip on YouTube. But
well, no. I just say hold my beer like a good Southerner does. I'll throw out. I ain't seen Casablanca,
but you've seen Killer Clowns.
Or what's that movie with them presidents on it? With the run over the top of it.
Right on. Right on.
So
I got a cough.
Well, and that's why, folks, we're here to celebrate the greatness of our friend Clobberin Thomas. And I tell you, being on streams with him was a blessing, and it was always encouraging coming in and pick you up. He was always energy in a bottle. You never knew if anything was really wrong with him, but you know what? If you were having a bad day, he found a way to hit the funny bone on you and to pick you up and get you going. So,
no, agent. I never asked you if you had seen Killer Clowns. I know you had seen it.
Yeah, Lady V says, "Who really has time for full movies nowadays?" So, oh yeah, Phantom Outsider. Yes. Did you see a movie? What's a movie? Exactly.
Oh God. Well, what's a movie these days? Yeah.
Oh well, Tina has problems with clowns. Well, we found the dragon's weakness. So,
to be fair to Tina, that's why Killer Clowns from Outer Space was made, because the guys who made that movie knew that most people do not like clowns.
Yes,
and they find them scary. And it's like, okay, well, what if we make them really scary?
Hey, I didn't like myself. Hey, thank you everybody for being here tonight. So,
what do you mean you didn't like yourself?
I didn't like myself. I didn't hit like on the like button.
Oh,
so now we got 19 likes. We got 15 here on YouTube. Thank you everybody here for being here. Art is a clown. Oh wow. Oh, by the way, Buddy Hepburn, Send in the Clowns. There is that theme song from Killer Clowns from Outer Space is karaoke versioned. You remember how I've done that song?
I like that song a lot better than Send in the Clowns. Send in the Clowns is a weepy, waily, melancholy paean to crying by yourself alone at night at 1 o'clock in the morning, eating ice cream on the sofa. And Buddy knows what I mean.
Exactly. Well, we're going to move on. So we went from 5 to 10 minutes to 48 minutes. This is how.
God damn it!
This is how. Well. What a great guy. It's just how much of an impression he made, because obviously made a lot of impressions to all you guys out there too, very much so. And he will be missed. We'll always appreciate him for everything. And let's see, is Steve back in the chat? Steve, if you're back, please let me know. I need to make sure you heard me earlier. So but anyway, all right. Well, let's move on into other topics while we still honor him to this day. Let's see. Oh, here, let me hit one of these real quick. Let's see. JT just said, what isn't said is just how many people are friends now because of him. I saw Clobby and heard about Saturday Night Star Trek on a Sunday night stream of DVDs back when
one of two.
Clobby was wrapping up season 1 of the original series. I'm friends with dozens of people on this channel now because of Clobberin Times. Exactly.
Well,
Absolutely.
every single person on your channel knows me because of Clobby. Every
Hmm.
single person. There's not a single person
Yeah.
because it's a tree. It's like a family tree, right? I meet Clobby, and then you are a branch on that tree, and then you have smaller branches off of your branch. And he was magnificent at bringing people together. And he really, without trying to divide other people that would say people like him were just always being negative. And I would stick up for Clobby at times and say, well, clearly you haven't read or listened to more than 3 of his streams on YouTube, because he spends 80% of the time talking about what he loves and only 20% of the time
Right.
ragging on anything. And
Right.
sometimes it's only 5% of the time ragging.
Yeah.
So he was a proponent of what he loved.
Yep. Absolutely. All
I didn't
right.
mean to get aggro there. I
No, no,
apologize.
no. It's okay. Yeah, yeah. I did like seeing when he got worked up on the anti there sometimes because he's.
Oh yeah.
But we all do. So hey, it
I mean,
happens.
Clobby and I nearly died 3 times on that 101 best comic book artists garbage. That he said, "Oh, we got to do this just to see if Hungary will die on the stream." That's a great joke.
Well, I and a salute to him. It's my goal to carry that forward by seeing if I can make you cough up a lung one day by laughing so hard.
I might cough up more than that. You don't know.
Exactly. Oh, so all right. So and everybody, we're going to transition now into the.
Oh, Fanti had a question.
I know we're going to transfer. We're going to transition, and we'll still have memories or thoughts of Clobby as they come up. But we have some other material tonight. We also have a first time contribution from Hungary. Guess what? Our great Dragoness of the North.
Fantastic.
Yes, we will see that just in a few moments. But remember, Mrs. Dadman Walking too. She's returning home tomorrow. We may do a live stream tomorrow on the road, but make sure you subscribe to her channel too. Also support her here at this channel here. We appreciate whatever she does with that. There is also other sites, and if Steve's around, I'm not sure where the links are. The missus has it, unfortunately. I don't have it, where there are GoFundMe's for the family. So if you follow Common Times on Twitter, I believe that the GoFundMe links are on his Twitter page there. So if one of my mods can get Clobby's Twitter page there for me, I'd appreciate it.
And I'll be right back. I just need to do something. You
okay?
Talk.
All right. So, Mr. Angel said, as he said on the others, got to know Clobby's channel when there was a hospital recovering from a heart attack. Saturday nights was one of the things that pulled you through. Absolutely. Exactly. Clobby's I Exist So I Don't Exist was the most succinct takedown of bad time travel in Star Trek ever. Yeah, I know that there's always been a big thing about time travel. You guys out there, believe me, I don't get it either. I hate time travel. I think it's silly. So, and of course, there's Buddy. But thank you, Buddy. The GoFundMe to help Mike Alonso's children prepare for the future. Make sure you get there to that. So, all right, let's see with this real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. So let's see. There we go. So all right. Thank you, Buddy, for getting that. So make sure y'all do that. Go out there and support that. I got to know almost of you on Clobby's channel. That goes to Hungary's point there. His ability to give peeps a warm welcome, and his chat was exactly. Yeah, I felt really, really when you. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I'll pin that one. So we can talk about this thing. You like time travel?
Personal. You're talking to me, or you're talking to Captain?
I'm talking to you, Hungry, because I'm going to bring somebody in to see something here. Let's bring in the great Lady Vader. Hey, Lady Vader. How are you doing?
We're gonna do
I-
time travel. Can we go back in time and fix Hungry?
Pardon what? Pardon? What? What?
Oh,
Oh, it's you. I recognize that voice. That avatar does not fool me.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I gotta catch up with Steve.
Yep.
Steve, which question was it? Which question was it? And Steve, if you didn't hear me earlier, please email me any information you have about Baton Rouge. Our plan
Yeah.
is to go, but I need the information if you know anything. So okay, Steve, is that the question, or is there another question, Steve? And then we're going to talk time travel. I mean,
hey, Lady
Oh, please,
V.
let's not. Let's please not talk time travel, please. See, my answer in general, I mean, for most time travel movies, is no. If it
yes,
and people know what I mean. So if it is a well-written script and it is what is referred to as a closed loop, and Clobby knew what that meant, and did talk about it on his channel.
Mhm.
If it is a closed loop and there are no inconsistencies, yes, I will appreciate that kind of story. If it is excuse making, no, don't like it. Don't like it. Nope. No.
You
No.
might as well just do the JR thing.
JR?
The JR Dallas, where the whole season was a dream.
Oh God.
Yes.
Yeah, precise. I thought you were going to be meaning Dallas. I honestly
No.
thought that. You know
That's
who
what I'm
shot
saying.
JR was a big thing
Yeah,
in Australia
it's a whole
too.
dream. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I know his law made it simple. I just had to bug Hungry a little bit. I thought it was a little bit of honoring the subject tonight. So hey, okay, all right. So yes, definitely send it to me. I'll be in touch with those, Steve. That makes sense because we got to make some plans. So just email me when you can. Amanda, how are you doing tonight? We're just talking. We started talking off a little bit about our friend Hungry who passed away the other day, and
Hungry passed away. Bye,
no,
Hungry.
no, God, clobbering times. I'm sorry.
Oh, you reversed it, dude.
I reversed it, and folks, I do not mean that. It's like I've done it for 6 months, right? Hungry,
Yeah,
like
actually
oh my,
longer
You
than
know,
that.
if Hungry didn't try to take Clobby's personality by using that avatar, it's understandable, Dadman.
No, I actually
yeah,
drew that for Clobby.
yeah.
This is something I drew for Clobby
I
for
drew it for
clobbering time.
Clobby and then I took it for myself. It's mine.
No. It's just it was an honor to him. Oh, you know how to
Yes.
mess with me,
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Adam. You know how to mess
Well,
Yes,
with
we're
I
me.
gonna
did.
have fun. We're gonna have fun tonight. Let me.
Well, let me
yeah.
say this. He was a good guy. He was always nice to me. I don't know
Mm.
much about him, but I am sorry for your guys' loss.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's been huge. Like they said,
I didn't get to hang out with Clobby all the time. Somehow I got stuck with Hungry instead.
Yeah. What a poor choice.
Oh, what the fuck?
yes,
That's you know what? I'm gonna say something Clobby would relate to. That's like being stuck in a 1962 Florida carny instead of going to Walt Disney World.
yes, and folks, that on the YouTube side, the tweet has been pinned. That is where you can now go see, find out how to donate to the family for the funeral and other costs that are coming up on the GoFundMe. So. All right. Oh man. So that does our little kick into. I like what Putin's. Was it Putin's
Let me
cat
just change
says?
my name to Amanda because some people are trying to say Lady V and then Lady Vader. I forgot that I
Yeah.
had my gamer tag on there. My bad, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay. No, that's all right. But it'd be really funny if Lady V sued you for impersonation.
I'm pretty sure, based off of her picture, I'm way older.
Yeah, I know.
I know the answer. I know.
That. Oh, dang!
I know the answer to that question.
Besides, Lady V loves me, so hush.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Well, let's take a kick around a few things here. I like what Putin's cat said. Basically,
By the way, answer for time travel. Go back in time, beat the shit out of Eve before she eats the forbidden fruit. That way I don't have cramps anymore.
Oh,
nice one.
Okay.
That's it. That's all. That's the only answer.
Well, actually, I know what Clobby would say to that. Because that is a good science fiction premise. Because you do not destroy the human race. All you do is change their location and environment. They would remain in the Garden of Eden, but all the human race would still be born.
And then I don't have to worry about cramps anymore.
I know. Well, hey, we're going to move on off of that one. We're going to hit some topics.
Dude, do you realize that if
What?
actually that was actually possible, you would actually prove the existence of God, which means that time travel will never actually be able to happen because God will never allow his existence to be proven if God actually exists?
I'm not touching that with a 10
No, I'm not touching that one. You're just my mind just popped on a Friday night.
Appreciate it.
Yes, Putin.
no.
I would go back and challenge God. And then I take that serpent that's in the Bible and go, no, bad devil, I don't want cramps. You go to your corner and you think about what you're trying to do to me.
Look, if
Yeah.
you're going back in time, Amanda, just get Steve Irwin to grab the damn snake.
Take care, buddy. Take care.
Yeah, as long as it's not
Yeah.
not a
Now
stingray, he's fine.
we're gonna go
Right.
ahead into some other stuff here. I want
Yeah.
to get into some
PG-13.
lighter weight
PG-13,
things
Amanda.
tonight.
We gotta
Yes,
be PG-13.
we're doing this tonight. But a couple of things. We got a great dragon of the north, the great Tina. She
yes,
shared
we
some food pictures to do. So
good.
yeah, exactly. That would be really that is really really interesting. Yeah, I'm not touching these. I'm not touching the debates out here. I'm not touching
No,
tonight.
it's Max's.
The
If
Max,
you
I know,
I
but
saw the Max.
I'm not touching any of those tonight. Okay, I don't want to get off into stuff like that tonight.
No.
This is the thing.
No.
We're being positive and happy tonight with this stuff, and here we go. See, like here, Tina. Here's Tina's buns. You remember many times Tina's talked about buns. Here.
Oh,
These
they're
are
nice
Tina's-
and bubbly.
Yes.
They're nice and bubbly. No pun intended. They're bubbly buns, and that's good.
Yeah. So
I make accidental puns. I'm not going to apologize for that.
No.
Yeah, but I have to be PG-13, and you are giving me stuff that is not PG-13.
I know, but still, we sometimes every once in a while we have to do the best we
Look, there are
can.
some-
Yeah, but I don't want to have to take a Ginsu knife and cut out my own tongue just to save the channel.
but Amanda, see, here's
You're
the thing.
the one that encouraged me to start this channel.
You can't talk about pictures of food without having something correlate, and I'm saying that in quotation marks.
Yeah, well, that's because I didn't think you just said the word food, so that's all right.
Yes. See, I like when it makes me want chicken and dumplings. Exactly. Exactly. So Tina, thank you for sharing this with us tonight.
Thank
we appreciate
you, Tina.
it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know she's always like in streams talking about going to make some new buns and stuff, and it's like it's like buns, food. She takes her baking seriously. I know. So
biscuits isn't going to help, is it? Biscuits isn't going to help. So I don't know what's a synonym for buns we can use. Baked goods with gluten? No, that's not going to help.
Yeast rolls. So there we go.
That's not helping either. Got PG-13.
No.
Okay. Well, they look like they would be very welcome on a at a family gathering at a respected event. There, PG-13.
I tell you, I like the way they look, but see, and here's another debate that you have here is flat dumplings versus puffy dumplings, chicken dumplings.
I actually don't like dumplings at all.
Well, I go to Cracker Barrel and I get all four sides with dumplings. I can eat flat dumplings. I can eat flat dumplings or fat dumplings.
Forehead right now. I'm slapping my forehead.
What?
Look,
that's okay because I'm gritting my teeth over here. So
well, I tell you what, I'm happy for JT Kirk though that he got out, that he's actually home tonight. And yes, we'll be praying for you, JT. And yeah, it's going to be hard on geekery stuff.
JT is right. JT is right. You get put on a red meat limited diet, JT. Sometimes the eatery at Mark's is very difficult.
Exactly. But bundt cakes, yes. I've been making those, but I got to slow those down too. Yeah. And you got to be careful with sugar and wheat. Yes, absolutely. You do have to be careful with those. Wow bows. Yeah, exactly. So
what's about?
It's like it's a like a Korean or an Asian like dumpling.
Oh, okay.
It's like a big like roll. Yeah. So, but hey, we got that. We got also let's see. We pull these in order though because I've got Tina's other one that she sent with us tonight. So, try to blow this up as much as I can so we can see it. And we've got we're to talk food tonight stuff. We always like talking to Clobby with food and stuff. And hey, hey, this is a roast beef. You know, this is the roast she had tonight. So, yeah, I see, Max. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to deal with it myself tonight. So, yeah, buns on a bun. Yep. But this is Tina's roast beef she shared tonight. Really, really cool. And her puppy is down here, down at the bottom of the picture.
Oh, God, I thought-
Okay, I finally see it. You did. That's not what my mind pictured
I
at
thought it
all.
was guacamole. I thought that was guacamole as a side dish.
I thought it was something inside. I thought we were looking at an embryo inside of an egg.
No.
Oh, dear God, Amanda. Ah. Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing I said was rated R within that.
No, I know.
She's good.
I know.
She's good tonight. Oh, I like torturing my friends. That's what I do. That's what I do good. So
No. What's another word for the F word? Help. No flipping.
fluctuation.
No
Actually,
fluctuation crap. What?
Yes.
There's
yes,
an
Steve.
Australian term.
Thank you.
The Australian term is rooting, and that is PG-13.
I'll be back if I could get the munchkin
Now,
sleep.
Tina-
NyQuil
Tina-
and spice rum. That's what my mom
Yeah.
used.
Well, Tina would have to answer. It's a roast. I think she roasted it. So you don't boil roasts, you know. But,
Oh no, some people do. It's a mistake, but some people do.
Oh, it's so that from Better Off Dead in the 80s is true. Like when she boiled bacon.
I don't even know.
Blech.
That was a roast. That was roast, and that was cooked in a slow cooker. Tina said.
Nice one, Tina. Nice one.
Oh, exactly. Now I think there were more along with it, but yeah. So, but the picture itself was of the roast, and thank you, Tina, for sharing that. I will try to see if I can pull other pictures in. Maybe not. If not tonight, I will try to do them for a future stream with there. So. Oh, fracking, Felger Carb, take your pick. Mr. Battlestar Galactica.
Felger Carb. That's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, Felger Carb wins.
Exactly. All right. No, okay. Well, listen, these are some old ones that we got recently. So let's we got some pictures. We got birthday cake, loaded birthday cake.
Loaded with what?
Vanilla cream filling.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Okay.
It's still a pun, but it's acceptable.
That's disgusting.
What do you mean?
I meant it was acceptable for the stream, Amanda, not acceptable for eating.
I mean, sure, with vanilla cream filling. Totally acceptable. Totally PG-13.
Yeah.
And you must have like 5 broken teeth and a lacerated tongue from biting back on the comments right now.
Yeah, I think my fingers are bleeding.
I know. I've seen a couple of them. So yes, but Voldemort likes it. So hey. Oh,
good old moldy wart. He likes that.
See, the thing is, and this is a PG-13 joke. If you look at that little sucker in the circular section, the circular section of the graphic, it looks like it's smiling at me with bad dentures. Those look like bad fake off-white teeth right there going, "Hey, eat me. You're going to be happy you did." No.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
I'm going to have a freaking aneurysm.
General Mills should get demoted to colonel for this atrocity.
I'd say lieutenant. I'd actually go down to Lieutenant Max.
It's a breakfast cereal.
Yes, it is.
They're not putting they're putting white creamy stuff in breakfast cereals.
This is PG-13. Everybody's minds may not be PG-13, but the comments, broadcasts, and what we put up are PG-13 friendly. This is something somebody sent a few weeks ago. Like, I can't help it if everybody decided to go off on the deep end with this one. It's like nothing.
I'm not going off on the deep end. I'm trying to stay in the shallow end of the pool here. That's just gross. That's just grotesque and yucky and no.
Yeah. The picture alone looks like somebody upchucked it.
Well, that's why the people shared it with me. Is that Cheetos mac and cheese? It's it's not the best.
Okay, mac and cheese would be bad enough by its own. Cheetos as a cereal would be bad enough as its own. But you want to talk about doubling down? You make mac and cheese out of Cheetos and turn it into a cereal.
That's
and
not a cereal.
You put the word Cajun in it.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Oh,
no.
where's Steve? Is Steve around? Yeah, they used the word Cajun there. So, Lady, it looks like a meatless hamburger helper. That's true. I just had that tonight.
It's actually not a cereal though. It's just mac and cheese, but it's the Cheetos mac and cheese Cajun cheddar flavor. I know. I've seen it in the store.
Yeah, that looks like something a raccoon won't eat.
I'm feeling this is not.
My dog wouldn't eat that. My dog eats salt and vinegar chips. So
you feed your dog hamburgers.
I feed my dog eats 98% of everything I eat.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Yes, that was my soul shattering to the ground and just.
Well, see, we got some Hershey S'mores kit in here now.
Mm.
This is pretty tame. I don't know. Is this a s'mores? It's pretty. It's a tame one. I don't know. Here's the cool one: the Minecraft Creeper Crunch. You like Minecraft?
It'll explode in your mouth.
Exactly. It's what creepers do in Minecraft.
That face on the main green of the graphic looks like it's supposed to be a doggy. It looks like a doggy with like one of those dark mustaches that doggies sometimes get. Oh, dearie me.
That's what a creeper looks. It's all block. It's all block. Yeah. So.
And then when they're around because they go, and then they blow you up. And then they take and then they take your diamond pickaxe and they have to go find more diamond. And I hate that game.
I thought you hated Fortnite. Is what you hated.
I hate Fortnite too.
Made of real bricks. Might as well be. Who knows? And like Lady V says, the 8 s'mores for the price of 20. You buy all this stuff individually. America getting lazy. Yep. Wait a second. We have to talk about this. Who the hell's stupid? A lot of people need a s'mores kit, Max. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yes, exactly.
Well, you guys talking about the original s'mores? Because there were people here back in the 80s in Australia that tried to make s'mores and apparently made them correctly and said, why the hell do the Yanks like this?
Well, why the hell do you Aussies like Weetabix?
Yeah, good point.
I'm sorry. Please say that again.
Why the hell do you Aussies like Weetabix?
No, I still heard it the way I heard it. Never mind.
Okay. Anyway, this is Minecraft Creeper Crunch. Lady V's kids would eat that Minecraft cereal, though.
I ain't lying. I'd buy it just because it's Minecraft.
Oh, there was an Elf on a Shelf cereal? Wow.
Dude, I bought what is it? Reese's Puff cereal just the other day because it had Vegeta on the box.
They make a pet cereal out of Reese's?
It's Dragon Ball. Vegeta is from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
And he's like the best character ever, and he's totally awesome. And I bought cereal just because his character was on a box.
I can understand that.
Sorry, my phone died, which was my backup monitor.
Oh no!
I ignored it too long. That's okay. Well, yeah, Max Redstone says Vegemite.
Don't start, Max. Don't start. Ugh.
Food coloring 101%. Yes. But hey, it needed a pop.
Just remember, for Minecraft cereal, you need a diamond spoon to be able to eat it.
How about this one? Peanut butter and chocolate flavored spread.
So basically, they melted down some Reese's Pieces and put it into a jar. Okay, no problem. No problem. That's
yeah, but then they took 50% of the sugar, so now it tastes like crap.
Good point. I mean, Amanda, does some of this stuff to you just seem like it's a lazy version of what creative geeks with the wrong idea in their head would try to do with a microwave anyway, but they're just cutting out the middle step?
Stop cutting out the middle step. The middle step's the fun part.
The ritual of the middle step.
Well, Phantom's coming in now. Phantom is coming in now. Okay, Vegemite, you're going to throw shade at graham crackers, marshmallow, and chocolate?
That's a good point, Fancy.
I actually saw people talking about mayonnaise today, about how disgusting mayonnaise is, but they said they compared it to Vegemite. And they said exactly what you did. To do Vegemite, you have to layer. They would eat mayonnaise just like Vegemite, where it's thinly spread.
Oh, I understand that. I understand that part. But also, I have dated people who, please don't get grossed out. This is PG-13. They would put the mayonnaise, and I'm going to use American measuring units, a quarter of an inch thick on one side of the bread, and put the tuna on the other side of the bread. And it would be like quarter of a jar of mayonnaise and like one little can of tuna. And they would say, this is the best tuna sandwich ever. And no.
That's not how you do it. You just take the tuna and you put it in a bowl, and then you take half of your mayonnaise jar and you put that in the bowl and you mix it, and then you toast, and then you put more mayonnaise on the toast, and then you slap it all together, and it goes, and then your dog licks up all the stuff as it leaks on the floor as you're trying to get it back to the office so you can work on your videos.
I agree. Okay, I agree with the bowl part. But I take a small can of tuna because I make one sandwich at a time.
Yeah.
And
well, listen.
Sorry.
I think Phantom Outsider's onto something here. This is almost like a Nutella ripoff.
Good point, Fanty.
Okay, Putin. American measuring units, do I want to know what that means? Take whatever your unit is and multiply it by about 150, and that is like a small amount for American.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is that I'm used. Okay, now how do I say this without getting out of PG-13? I know how to refer to things in the American measurement standards, and I understand how to do things in metric. So it's called empirical. The American measurement standards is empirical, meaning it came from Britain, and you guys decided meters, centimeters, go to hell. We're fine with what we're doing, and I agree with that. Whereas in Australia, we use millimeters, centimeters, decimeters, millimeters, kilometers, etc. So that's it. British standard, yes, Putin's cat, British standard. And it was PG-13. I got through it and stayed PG-13. Amanda, make a joke, please.
I can't, because Dadman's restricted my ability to be funny.
Just one night. Just one night. So.
Well, that was a joke, and that was PG-13, so clearly you can do it. Sorry. You just broke another tooth, didn't you?
PG-13 sucks.
I know, but we have to do it just for today.
Well, listen, you tell me when, and we'll have a good, raucous, normal stream.
Yeah, I still got to work on working out my schedule. It probably won't be until next month, July, August, but yeah, we'll get that thing done around August if that's okay with you, Clobby, because I got shows for the next
Clobby?
See, yeah, you fucking it. Hey, I worked 11 hours today in a fast food restaurant. Yeah. What did you do?
I'm recovering from 23 hours of insomnia. That's what I did.
You never sleep anyway.
Yeah, but my brain doesn't work if I don't get to sleep. I'm lucky to be.
You have to have a brain for it to work in the first place.
Excellent point.
There you go. And hello, Bello Triggerfish. Good to see you, Mr. Fish. So, and Lady V hated mayo for a long time. Didn't like it till it was late 20s. I have to, mayonnaise has got to be light, very light, like almost watered down. So, Atwood, you stink. Hey.
Oh, dude, mayonnaise ketchup is the greatest thing other than Frisch's tartar sauce for
ketchup.
Fall.
Yes, exactly.
Ketchup mixed with mayonnaise. You miss the spot.
Oh God, you and the wife, you and Mrs. do that all some. So, God, just see her too, just like the Mrs.
Mayonnaise and ketchup.
I am guessing, I'm hypothesizing that neither you, Dadman, nor Amanda have ever said catsup versus ketchup.
I've said it every once
in it, so no, it's ketchup. If I wanted to be catsup, I did.
What the hell? Whoever
Can't
came up?
say that. Never mind. Never mind. Never
Whoever
mind.
came
Never
up with
mind.
that term? Whoever came up with that term one time? It was like ketchup and catsup. What the heck? Make up your mind. But in
Ketchup
period
is
units,
an
the
early
foot
One's
is
made
the
one.
length
from
of
a tomato,
Palpatine's foot.
one's made from a tomato, and one's made from leftover Chinese food.
Ah,
Oh
okay.
dear God, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. That
Well,
is true.
JT's saying in period units, the foot is the length of Palpatine's foot. A gallon is how much Palpatine drinks of Kool-Aid before needing insulin. So, yeah, exactly. In America, we say meter. No, yard is good enough. Not changing football for metrics.
Nor should
Oh,
you. Nor should
yeah.
you. And Putin's cat brings up something interesting. And
No,
yeah.
no, Max Redstone does. Traveling a fried outcome bay on hippie trail head of a zombie. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast.
And
the
it was
blood
laced
pressure
with
rise.
arsenic.
Your national anthem, Hungry?
Damn you.
It comes from a land down under.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Where women glow, men chunder.
Saying that's the national anthem is like saying Crocodile Dundee is the greatest Australian hero for the rest of the world.
He is.
Oh God damn it.
Until you get to the third movie. The third movie just sucks.
Yeah.
Oh God. I hate that song so much.
All right. Well, we're going in here a little bit more. Here, these are some other sauces that you could get at home. Jess shared with us the Olive Garden and Subway different. These are kind of lame. But she shared them, so I'm sharing them. I guess you can just buy the unit in a Walmart nowadays. So
yeah, but does it come in a foot-long bottle?
Nope, of course not. Those look like they're.
It has a foot-long freaking cookie now. Have you seen that crap?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I saw it at the hospital. It was the only restaurant open.
I saw foot-long cookies, diameter cookies in actual bakeries, and that would be like as a gag.
Look at Max. I would not freaking go to an Olive Garden or Subway restaurant. Well, at home. Hey, DJ Play Nice. Thanks for coming through. Good to see you.
My favorite thing, though, Max, is the fact that I work in the fast food restaurants. Right. And here's an example. Somebody came through the drive-thru the other day, ordered 2 sides of a sauce, and it cost them $1.40. I'm going, dude, they sell this sauce at the store in a jar for the same amount. You're a moron.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, Phantom Outsider said, wait, I thought Australia's national anthems were Blimey Kangaroo Down Spot, and I lost my poor meatball.
Ooh, Blimey Kangaroo Down Sport, Timey Kangaroo Down, Timey Kangaroo Down Sport, Timey Kangaroo Down.
And now my ears are bleeding.
And now, Hungry for You, a Foster's, it's Australian for beer.
I'm going to have to go to the hospital after this stream. So just... Oh God, Foster's, Rolf Harris, Men at Work, and their one bad song.
Yep. Well, hey, we got Buffalo Wild Wing sauce and Chick-fil-A sauce. So hey, all at your local Walmarts, you can see. Now, see, this is one that I think for the great people of Texas, Valentine's Day in Texas, and that's appropriate for Texas steak, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's so low key on that one?
Oh no. To be honest, I've only been to Houston and Dallas. I don't know about the rest of Texas, so I can't. I was low key because I'm like, well, in Houston, yeah, I can see it. I just don't. I don't know enough.
Well, it's how Texas. I mean, instead of buying your wife jewelry and stuff, you buy her a steak.
Yeah, well, Texas is a big damn state. People forget that. They don't realize how big Texas is. Texas is huge. Texas is bigger than like 5 European countries.
Yeah, but still, it's like Lady V said, if it ain't a real heart, don't count. And
yeah,
Bella thinks it's cute.
I think it's cute. I would. You know what? I know. I've dated women in Queensland, which is like our version of Texas and Florida combined. Where I would.
How is that possible?
No, it is possible. It is possible. Don't get me wrong. I would buy that for a Queensland gal, and she'd be appreciative. She'd make me cook it, but she'd be appreciative.
Hey, Phantom Outsider said Foster's a beer made in Australia by inmates for export to the rest of the world because Vegemite failed as an export.
I am not going to disagree. I am not going to disagree.
Mr. Angel's wanting to know if you need emotional support. He has a crash cart and a medical on standby.
Yeah, I'm going to need it.
Don't worry, because I'm still singing the song in my head.
Oh, there you go.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Hungry. I'm at the point where he's like, Tammy hide when I'm dead, Fred. Tammy hide when I'm dead. So he Candace hide when he died, Clyde, and that's just hanging on the shed. All together now. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Sorry, I had to sing the whole song in my head.
Well, hey, White Castle apparently has chicken rings. They look like donuts to me, believe it or not.
Yeah, just look, you know how there are unofficial things in America. I'm just going to say this once in honor of Clauby, in honor of this show, in honor of you, in honor of Amanda, in honor of any other Australian who's listening. Waltzing Matilda, no matter what the government says, is the national anthem of Australia. That is the national anthem.
I am going to petition for Tie Me Kangaroo Down sport instead.
And you will, if you ever come to Australia, they will lock you up for that. They will, because you'll have to come into a major city because you got to go to international customs, and they will say, "Oh, you like Rolf Harris? We know what he did. You're done." You got to be careful with those jokes here.
It's okay.
No Rolf Harris.
Just lift up my shirt and go. It's okay. I'm American.
Okay, PG-13, PG-13. Keep going, Dad, man. Keep going.
All right.
That's why I didn't say anything else.
Why is there a chicken donut? Why am I looking at a chicken donut?
They're chicken rings.
Okay.
Really bad chicken rings.
How big are those? In like when you're holding them? How big are they?
I have no idea. They're probably like a regular hamburger type patty or chicken patty. It's like she said, why and just fill the hole in and call it a patty. Stop complicating foods. You know, see, this is one I'd make jokes about, but I'm going to hold off on that tonight. So, but yeah, but it's like, but Smoky Barbecue and Hidden Valley Ranch. Why does it have to be ranch? Oh, we lost Amanda. Oh, here she's back. Hi.
Thanks for realizing that I got lost. Sorry, but dog jumped up on table and went.
No, this is the second.
Bella said chicken.
We're in the multiverse now, Amanda.
Yeah, but it's not chicken donuts. They're really chicken, and they're breaded or something. You know, they're not chicken donuts. It's a chicken ring. Chicken ring. They're chicken rings. They're take a chicken patty, you cut a hole in the middle of it, and that's it. Yes, they're. Oh, Phantom Outsider says it doesn't matter if they fill in. They are all for onion ring size. So, have you had them, Phantom Outsider? Have you actually had these? Oh, chicken wing. That's a Fortnite saying chicken wing, chicken wing. That's his Fortnite song. Well, you can say that one. You can say that one.
You look like chicken balls.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
They do. Put one on each eye. They're like hooter owls, you know.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Do they have that much confidence outside of White Castle's core product to buy something else?
There you go, Hungry. Private chat.
I saw it. I
found a place where I don't have to be PG-13.
That's true. No, you can do whatever you like, and Dadman will. I mean, it's up to him. It's his show. Yeah, but the thing is, okay. Whatever you want to say in DM in private chat, that's fine. That's fine.
I tell you what, this came up because I wish Snorta Poopus was here again. Somebody once talked about it.
You know he antagonizes me to go as bad as I can. You don't want him here tonight.
No. Well, Snorta Poopus gave us this one a long time ago. And the other night we had a stream where we talked about a Yugo and a Hemi. Yes, well, this is a Yugo with a Hemi. You might remember this.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there. But yeah, this is the thing that they had a Hemi and a Yugo. It can happen.
That's not purely American. Okay. I mean, I have seen that outside of Parramatta. Okay. We have those here. We've had those here since 2003. That's more than 21 years. You would not believe the car culture we have in Australia.
Well, I believe you got a car culture. I believe you got all kinds.
I mean,
of
we
culture.
created Mad Max, man. By definition, we have to have a car.
No,
culture.
y'all created Furiosa, didn't you?
All right, PG-13, PG-13. Keep comment replied PG-13. Yes, absolutely. But you're
cracking as rock. Stop it.
Yeah, no. Look, the thing with Furiosa, I'll be honest. The reason I'm not going to watch it is the length of the movie, and it's purely medical. It's long. It's a long damn movie, and also I do like the main actress Anna Taylor. I do like her, but not in this role. And as Amanda, my apologies, has said, and we said this on her stream, I'm very much into the character actors and the actor being appropriate to the role. So it's got nothing to do with all the politics everyone's talking about. It's got nothing to do with the fact that Mad Max is not in the damn movie. Not really. My main thing is it worth me having to suffer through what I'm going to suffer in the theater to see it? And the answer is no. The answer is no.
The answer is Tina Turner isn't in it, so he doesn't give a damn.
Well, that's accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you. I know you.
Yeah.
Tina Turner is the Pam Grier who knows how to sing. You know what I mean. Pam Grier, 1973. Come on. I'll see that movie in the theater. I'll buy that for $1. You remember that reference. And so like this car is familiar to me. This is very familiar to me. And I don't know what song would be playing, but see, here's the weird thing. They haven't left room for the speakers that are the size of a coffin you would bury a pet in on either side. And in Australia, they would make room for the speakers so that you would hear this vehicle bouncing down the road from 2 kilometers away. And then the cops would pull them over.
Not if they were in America.
America.
Somehow, the louder the car, the more okay it is. And I'm like, shut that shit off.
Oh, God, you pronounce that UHRRKEH, America.
Also spelled as HE double hockey stick.
Yes. There you go. We don't need another hero. Yes. That's really dangerous. That car gets rear-ended and to pass her. Exactly.
I don't need another hero sandwich.
Hello, B from Iowa. Good to see you.
That man, if it gets hit from the back and it explodes, it's a Pinto now.
Yeah, exactly.
Pinto.
I know.
Pinto. Pinto, the big brother of the Yugo. That's nice.
Yeah.
Pintos.
Hey, it's all good. Let's see. I think that's all I had with that for tonight. Right. I think that's all I had tonight. So, yeah, exactly. Oh, boy. Well, thank you, guys. I think we're going to call it a short stream tonight.
I'll be right back. Don't close off yet. I'll be right back.
No, okay. Well, you don't. Anyway, yeah. B from he's from Alabama. He would definitely drive that thing. So, exactly. So, but yeah, it's a interesting thing. Yeah, I know B from O. I know if anybody would drive it, B from O would. So he drives a big truck during the day too. So yeah. But hey, all right. Well, we gotta wait on Hungry Boy to come back. Amanda, how did Dead by Daylight go tonight?
Oh, good. I tamed myself a Legion and I tamed myself a Ghostface. You know that knife face guy?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Wow. That's interesting. I still can't get used to you with that PNG thing.
I still can't get over the fact that you called him. It's that guy from that movie, that knife face guy. Oh my God.
What are you talking about? I'm back. What are you talking about, Amanda? What
so we were playing, Dadman and I were playing Dead by Daylight one night, and the killer was Ghostface. And Dadman's like, oh, he's on me. And we're all like, well, who is it? Because we want to know who the killer is. because each killer has their own perks. And he goes, "It's that guy from that slasher movie, that knife face guy." And I'm just like,
Okay.
Well,
"Those shows? What?" That man has really bad luck with him.
Okay. I just want to close. I just want to make one last joke for the evening because we were
I live
talking
in
about
Ohio.
the Yugo and the Pinto. Could you imagine how ridiculous it would be if somebody with the force of authority
authority. It's authority. Authority.
tried to get Clobby to climb in to a 1968 Volkswagen Bug. Can you imagine the look Clobby would give them if they said, "Get in that car now"? Clobby, you know, they pulled a weapon on Clobby. He said, "You may as well shoot me because I'm going to die trying to get in that car."
Yeah.
There's no way he could fit in a Volkswagen 68 Bug.
Wow.
Dear God, I saw these tiny cars. They're not taking into account the rest of the population. They're just not. Oh, it's a silly idea.
Oh yeah, I used to go to Florence,
not a silly
Kentucky all the
idea.
time, Putin's. It's only about an hour,
great
hour and a
idea.
half from where I live. I live in Cincinnati.
You guys are fantastic. Thank you.
Used to go to that. I know some of the young people may not know what this is, but there used to be like this really cool mall in Florence, Kentucky, and yeah.
Oh, Florence, Kentucky. I love Florence, Kentucky. That's a great place to go visit. We were up there a few times. Exactly. No, so. But, yeah.
So on a rare occasion, you have a place with a nice name. That's a nice place to go to.
Just Putin was asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, like.
Yeah. Because see, Florence is nice. It's just right at the other side of Cincinnati. So.
Yeah, I've done a lot of non PG-13 things in Florence, Kentucky.
I went to Waffle House there on Christmas Day.
I'm sorry for asking. Okay. All right. I apologize. I did not know.
Kentucky is where I got my ID when I was 16 that said that I was 21.
Wow.
I am understanding now.
We blame Kentucky for a lot of stuff around here.
Hey. My entire family is from the Appalachian Mountains that are in Kentucky, so you better watch it.
Here.
I'm pointing my finger.
There we go. Hello.
Oh,
Hungry.
what the hell? What the hell
Well,
happened?
I have the power of the button. I control this. What was that? You created a monster, Amanda.
Oh, you want to play games? Oh, look, there's that YouTube chat. Okay, guys, hooting. You want to have fun?
Yeah. Well, Lady V's Waffle House sounds extra too, especially after midnight.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
some weird things happen after midnight. Yes, they do. Yeah. You there, Hungry?
I'm there. I'm just still trying to deal with the fact that we're now on the third multiverse Amanda. Amanda number 3.
You banana hammock man, you.
True.
Next time I can be on one of your shows and it's not PG-13 rated, you are so dead. Dead! You're going to be turned into a banana split.
Well, you created me as a streamer, and it's like, now you want to get me thrown off the air? Wow. That's like, boy, that's nice.
Your peel is mine.
All right. Well, that's what they all say.
Well, Amanda, all I'm going to say, and this is PG, not PG-13. For every place, a time, and for every time, a place. And Clobby would respect that.
And we will have times
and
for all
Amanda's got to bite her tongue on that one because...
There we go.
That was not intentional. I apologize.
Phantom Outsider said he couldn't fit in a VW Bug, but somehow world's record fit 57 people in a Bug.
Yeah, but they were all extras from Time Bandits.
Now this is going to happen. This is going to happen. We talked about this earlier today.
Oh my God.
That was a PG-13 joke, Amanda. Know that was a PG-13.
Hey, actually, I've got to take a picture of this comment. I'm going to send it to the missus.
That man's not seen Time Bandits, Amanda. That's why he's not laughing.
I didn't see jack shit growing up. You know, I told you all that. You know, I was lucky to see Star Wars. How I got that, I don't know. So,
Bello Triggerfish got the joke.
Everybody's making fun of my family tree. I'm not from Alabama. I'm from Kentucky. Well, my heritage is from Kentucky. I was born and raised in Ohio. And trust me, my family, it forks a lot.
Oh, good. Oh, Mr.
well,
Ray's
hey,
backstage.
it's all
Oh,
good.
cool.
We're leaving him back here. He needs to talk to us after the stream.
Oh, I understand.
So, yeah,
I'm just glad
exactly.
he's here. I'm just glad he's here.
Yeah,
That's all.
exactly. So, because we're going to wind up, we need to talk to him before it gets much later. We're going to see here. We're going to make let me hit a few of these comments real quick. So,
Exactly,
folks,
Bello. It was a
well, hold on, stop. It's my stream. Stop. It's my time.
They're talking to me.
There you go. I have the button. You get in the corner, young lady, and you wait your turn, okay? Because Tina had to say, I've heard Kentucky's like Saskatchewan. Everyone living with their family tree doesn't fork. Yes.
Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. Tina, that is a harsh joke. But you know what? That's a Northern Queensland joke, too. I'll explain that later in the month.
Now, see, see, now a lot of the Michiganders are going down into Kentucky. So, all right. So, Amanda, come here. Amanda, hug. There you go.
What the hell was that noise?
That's her butt. Spewing. Anyway,
that scared the crap out of me.
Hey. Exactly.
I'm not joking.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Well, yeah, I'm going back to this one because I want to. Because this, hey, Hungry, you love Waffle House. Lady V and I were joking about this earlier today that the missus are going to drop by, snatch her up, and we're going to roll into the Waffle House just like unicorns.
I love it. I love it. I want to see the pics. I love it.
At least 3 o'clock in the morning, too, though.
Oh, that's even better. That's the best.
Well, if the missus was not asleep, facing a 6-hour drive home, I would send that to her right now. But I will send it to her in the morning. But hey,
there's not a lot. There's not a lot of places anymore where you can go at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, there's not. You can't. You used the 24-hour grocery shop, but they cut all that. So.
Oh, that's terrible. I mean,
so
you know,
what did be from I asked this question? Man's whole family is the Appalachian Mountains. Is that the only families there because everyone's related to branches? Lady V, unicorns, a forking family. There you go.
Oh, Mighty Mollusk is here. Fantastic.
Oh, he is? Hey, there's Amanda Gillen. B from O? That's fine. Okay.
See, I kept it PG-13. I said 14.
See, yes, that's a West Virginia thing. Only spreads close to the border.
Oh my God, did you hear that they got those freaking venomous flying spiders in West Virginia that are from Japan now?
No. Actually, I do want to go back. A unicorn right at the Waffle House.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, Amanda, just,
yes,
send them over to me. I'd be happy to have flying. I'm in a room with a 16-foot roof right now. Send them to me. Send the flying spiders to me. I can't get up there and do what I have to do with the bugs up in the roof.
I want to get back there in a second. B from Moses. No one would think anything about you three showing up just unicorns in Waffle House. And in Jersey, there are a few 24/7s. Mark D with a C brought those up last Sunday. Creepy as hell spiders. There was somebody actually had asked about something earlier in the chat. Tina had actually asked you, Hungry, are there very venomous spiders in Australia?
Oh my God.
Do you really want me to answer that honestly, Tina? Because we have some of the most venomous spiders in the world here. We honestly do. And my only problem is that one of them technically two, but one of them is actually the ugliest damn spider in the world. The ugliest damn spider. And it's got the biggest damn attitude. And I swear to God, I was 6 feet away from this bastard, and it crossed the floor 6 feet to try to bite my foot. And I just looked at it and said, I'm not doing it. No, I kept backing away. I said, no, you're not going to get me. You're not going to get me. No. And it kept coming at me. And I'm like, look, you can't even breathe properly anymore. You're a prehistoric spider. There are 2 classes of spider, okay? There's the modern day spider, the new world spider, and the old world spider.
What's the name of the spider? What's the spider's name? I'll bring out the picture.
Funnel web. No,
Huh?
don't show the picture. You don't want to look at it. Funnel web. Do not look at the Australian female funnel web. And of course, it's female because Amanda, the female is like 3 times bigger than the male. And so in dating season,
all right,
you know what? It is no. They're like, this house is mine. This house is mine. Get out. And,
all right. Well, let's see.
And she kept coming after me. I said, I don't want to spray you. I don't want to spray you. And the spider was like,
holy fucking gee, my God.
I warned you.
Spider is a dead spider. And if there's a spider in your house, just light everything on fire and move.
Yes,
I warned you. I warned you, Dad.
Oh my God. Oh my God. These are like,
no.
They're the ugliest spider in the world. The ugliest spider in the world. They are like the Danny DeVito version of a tarantula with no hair. They're awful.
What the heck?
They're god awful, and they hurt like a.
Well, they kill you. They kill you.
I know they do.
And it's old world poison. So that means you start going numb, then the pain sets in, then you can't breathe, and eventually your heart stops. And no, funnel web spiders, we don't need them. We really don't. Now, the redbacks are nearly as venomous, but the redbacks, see, the thing is, they're cute, they're gorgeous, Amanda, and they really don't like being disturbed. And if you
don't come anywhere near me or my crap.
Well, no, they'll run away. They'll run away. And the huntsman, which is our biggest spider in Australia, bigger than Clobby's hand. Okay, bigger than Clobby's hand.
The huntsman look nothing like this. I mean,
they don't. No. The huntsman is a new world spider. They're evolved. A new world spider.
Well, I know Lady V likes spiders out there. Should I show it?
Do it. Just do it. Clobby wouldn't mind. Do it. Do it.
Closing my eyes. Go.
We warned you, chat.
I know.
We warned you. I told him not to look. Chat, I told him not to look. He did it.
This
anyway.
is the close-up.
You know never present a red button to Dadman and say, don't press the button. Oh, that's not even the worst photo. That's a cute photo of a funnel web. That's them on graduation photo day. And Amanda knows what I mean. Mm-hmm. They're trying their best. When the funnel web is rising to attack, punch up funnel web attacking and there we go. There we go. And that's still not the worst photo.
And it hurts so no.
Wow.
And Amanda, those fangs can punch through.
I know.
A leather work shoe. Work shoe.
Wow.
I know.
Those fangs are. Did you work with them before, Amanda?
I've always wanted to go to Australia. It had the most gorgeous coral reefs and being able to dive with sharks. But as someone who worked with highly venomous snakes, I know a lot about the very dangerous venomous snakes and venomous spiders that are in Australia. Because I'm not stupid. When I go to a different country, I double check what I'm looking for so I can go, nope, and oh hell no.
Right.
And the funnel web spider is oh hell no with a bunch of bad words that I'm not allowed to say because I am restricted today. Yes. Multiplied by 150.
But because you work with snakes, you'll get this joke, and Clobby would appreciate me making this joke for you. So the redback is the equivalent of the taipan, but the funnel web is the equivalent of the king brown snake in Australia.
Oh my God, the king! King brown snake, you're dead. Just give it up. Just give it up.
Really, that bad?
Just give it up. You're not gonna where they are compared to where the hospitals are, unless you have the anti-venom on you. At that point, you're dead. You're done. You're done. It's over. Nope.
Yep.
Wow, that's something. Well, let's see. Wow, that was shoot.
And the red-bellied black is actually a charming little snake.
No, you did not give me any warning to close my eyes.
Sorry about that. See, now Lady V has love for the ugliest spiders. They're the cutest.
I have no love for spiders. I hate spiders. I have a massive case of arachnophobia. I can't do spiders.
It's the Jay-Z of spiders. Bella's gonna have a little problem with Lady V right there. So
excellent point, Mr. A. Excellent point.
B from O says everything in Australia wants to kill you. So yes, of course they have crazy spiders. So.
Look, we're not even going to talk about the box jellyfish. All right. We're not going to talk. That's not an invitation to talk about. No, we're not going to talk about the box jellyfish. No. because I live north enough where I'm at risk of that son of a bitch. And no, we're not going to talk about the box jellyfish, but Mr. A is correct. Where when you go back to Australia about 200 million years or more ago, that funnel web, which is currently smaller than the size of a man's thumbnail, would be half the size of your hand. And imagine what they could do to you then.
Well, I tell you what, they'll have a safe place with Lady V. She loves her little weavy friends.
She could seduce the spider. Well, not a funnel web, not really. They're just too ornery. They're like trailer trash on bad meth. They're just always all over the shop. They're just angry all the damn time. And you know what? They go from angry to angrier.
B from O. Save the joke for the next time we have a really wild stream. We still have 18 people though, folks. Thank y'all for being here tonight. It is so great to have y'all here with us. Well, the hair of the tarantula is the worst part of it. I could imagine. So
I don't know. I had a pet tarantula when I lived in the United States. I don't know. Although tarantula hair was used for itching powder sold in comic book ads back in the 50s and 60s, believe it or not. And that's for and Amanda will know what I'm talking about because they have those little hooks in the hair follicles. And so you chop that up and you make that into a powder and you put it onto someone. Those little hooks are getting into your skin. So it was a horrible idea, but it was an efficient idea. But I mean, what are you doing? Are you killing the damn spider to get the hairs? Or are you like giving the spider an anesthetic and trying to cut the hairs off a rose tarantula, a rose knee tarantula? What the hell are you doing? And did you give it a cricket at the end of the procedure? Did you at least, like when we went to the dentist, something bad happened. We got a lollipop afterwards, right? We got something. You know, what did you give to the poor spider for having all his hairs cut off? What?
He went to the spa shop. I don't know. If it was a limb, it'd be the Baba shop. So
I'm sorry. I apologize for the wacky humor today. I explained this to you in chat before we began. I'm going to be.
But you know what? I tell you, that's the thing is we went. We've gone from. We've been respectful. We said our memories with Clobby earlier, and then we came through, did our show and stuff, and it's it's been a great evening with everybody here. So, it looks like the Lord of the Rings spider. Yeah, that close up did.
Oh, Sheila. So. Yes, Sheila.
Yeah, Sheila. Yeah, and Lady V loved the eyes. Who could hate that?
Lady V, this is the first time I cannot relate to you. This is the first and only time I'll never relate to you. Funnel webs are terrible. They're terrible. And Amanda understands this. Amanda and Dadman, you'll understand this from an economic perspective. There are things you can't take out of the situation because it'll affect the rest of the situation. I do not believe that about funnel webs or cockroaches. I'm saying, fine, get rid of them both. We will figure out a way, right, Amanda? We'll figure out a way.
I don't think so. I don't think you're going to do it. Well, God, I'm so Brody was here. How did I keep falling? Guys, I keep falling behind in the chat. I'm apologizing.
Man, he is talking about a spider that can cause muscle spasms, drops in blood pressure, put you in a coma, have organ failure, and sometimes death within hours of getting bit by it. No.
I agree you don't play with these things.
No,
I agree. You don't play with. I don't like spiders. I do not. So. And yes, thank you, Bella, for reminding us to make sure you donate to Clobby's GoFundMe for the family and for their funeral costs and stuff. The link is pinned up at the top. So, yes, thank you. Go ahead, Hungry.
No, I mean, Lady V brings, this is a very Australian thing, even though Lady V is not Australian. She says, just don't get bitten. And Amanda understands, there's ways to just not get bitten. But there are some places where if you're living rough, the chances are higher. The chances are higher, particularly with a King Brown.
Maybe we need to rename Survivor Song to The Eye of the Spider.
Oh, that's a good name.
Rising Up.
Good name. And they have between 6 and 8, dude. They have. I mean, Amanda knows some of those spiders got 8, and that's so. The ones, and Amanda knows this on the very far end, going towards their abdomen. Okay, that's so they can see behind them. They can see you behind them, and then they got one on one side and one on the other. They got peripheral vision.
Also, you can't call it the eye of the spider. You have to call it the eyes, plural of the spider.
Yeah,
point.
eyes of
Good
the
point.
spider. That's okay. Well, tiger has two eyes, so and they still call it the eye of the tiger. Why can't you just say it eye of the spider?
Because he ain't using just that one eye. Trust me.
Right.
Anyway, all right. Well, anyway, Hungry Eyes. Yes, I hated that damn song. It's just a bunch of soft
Hungry
rock bells.
eyes are watching you.
Oh my God. Oh
Watching
my
your
God.
Oh, that
every
song.
move.
No, that's Private Eyes. That's Private Eyes.
I
Hungry
know, but
Eyes.
I'm changing the words.
Yeah, well, that's better than Hungry Eyes. But
Because that's what the spider's doing.
Yeah, there you go. But like,
Because they do. They watch every move. Little legs curled up.
But
Dadman,
Dadman,
it's good to see Brogu. I want to make sure I said hi to Brogu because
Hey,
I felt way behind on the chat talking. So there you go. Yeah.
No, not. I know.
Yeah, that's the song. Yeah, that's the song. Yeah, the hippie song that I hated. I hated ballads.
I know,
and
but it worked better with the other song.
I love the fact this was brought up, though, because this means we have at least one 1980s song that Dadman does not like. One. And that's fantastic.
Well, I tell y'all show up to karaoke wherever I go, and I'll do the requests. You want me to do stupid Sweet Dreams?
No, I just love the fact that there's an 80s song that you admitted you do not want to hear under any.
Oh, I don't. There's a lot. There's that stupid song Amanda by Boston.
Oh,
anything from Yes, I hate.
Buddy, don't listen, buddy. Buddy loves Yes. Don't listen, buddy. But yeah, I hear you. I get it.
I don't mind mushy songs, but I don't like the hair bands and they had all the hair up and the looking bad tattoo rocker types singing this soft ballad stuff. It's like, no. If you're gonna look heavy metal, then freaking sing heavy metal is my theory. But what do I know? Oh God, I'm talking like damn Walter, Jeff Dunham's puppet. Jeez.
Admission, I love Jeff Dunham, and I love Walter. I like almost all of his puppets. Almost all of his puppets. There's one I won't mention. There's one I will not mention.
Yeah.
Because he's very popular. I don't like him, that puppet. But oh, dude, his Halloween special was just to die for. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's had some great things. He's had some great things. It really, really is interesting. He really has had some interesting things to do. The specials, I've loved them. Almost every one of his specials, actually. Christmas, Halloween, you name it. He's been good. Been very, very good. All right. We got 24 people. 18 people still here with us tonight. Thank you. Let's see.
And you know what, Dadman?
Yeah.
And those 24 people won't look at you and they can't disguise they've got hungry.
Oh, that's the song. No. Honor of the lonely heart.
Thank you for setting me up for that. I have been waiting for that.
No, I hate it. Honor of a lonely heart. Sorry.
No. Owner of a lonely heart. Owner of a Lonely Heart, the extended mix with a video is great. It's just the one you heard on the radio sucked.
No, it's all of it sucked. I mean, it was like, jeez.
80s music, Dadman don't like. Coming soon.
That's another game stream we should have. Like, not just the movies I don't see. What 80s songs did I not like?
But you know what, Dadman? The owner of a lonely heart is much better than the owner of a broken heart.
Good point.
That's the lyrics.
Wow.
Max, do not mention that damn song. Do not mention that damn song, Max. I had to listen to it live.
Oh, you mean, and I ran so far away.
Oh, wow. Wait a second. Wait. Here. I got some cute spiders. Lady V especially. Hungry. You're going to like these.
Oh, she's going to talk about the jumping spiders. Yeah.
No. The great Snail Messiah has come in with a contribution here.
Right on, Mr. A. Right on. The extended version rules.
There we go.
Well, that is cute, but it's based off a jumping spider. You can look at the body formation. No, I mean, come on. Look at the cute multicolored jumping spider. And then look at the little spiders that do the mating.
A crown of thorns, like it's religious. No, burn it.
It's got big teddy bears in it.
Cool. It'll go up in flames faster.
It's a Santa spider, Amanda. It's delivering toys to the needy.
Oh, Bella, by the way, is now going to sing "Owner of a Lonely Heart"
No.
because of me. Jeez,
No, no,
thank
no,
you,
no, no,
Bella.
no, no. You know what it's doing? It's delivering teddy bears to the children of the families that is destroyed. And the children are all that's left because it's a spider.
No, 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 Amanda, no.
Bella, you can ding it all you want to, but it's okay. You can sing it, but hey, yeah. Oh, you did catch it. So.
I wish my old laptop hadn't died because I had like 10 pictures of the cutest jumping spiders in the world, and that some of them live in my yard, and they are actually you guys.
See, I knew Lady V was going to love this one. So
yeah,
you did great, Snow Messiah with that one. So, Hungry, is there a song about a boomerang that won't come back?
I ain't going to talk about boomerangs. I ain't going to talk about.
I don't know that.
I remember Tina had asked me. She was going to ask you about that one, Hungry.
Look, the boomerang is a weapon and hunting device that was created by the people in Australia who lived here 50,000 years ago. The song was not written by one of them, so I'm not being woke. I'm just saying I'm not going to talk about it. Not going to talk about it. That's all.
Well, good job, Snow Messiah. Good job. And we actually have another one, too. Let's see, we'll get it here, and then. Oh my God! This is so cute. It's adorable. Even I like these spiders. Look at that.
See, that again is like the jumping spider formation of the body. You do have cute spiders. Will you just look up multicolored jumping spider, Dadman, and just go, oh, look at them. Oh, look at them. You're so cute. Little jumping spiders.
Multicolored jumping spiders.
Multicolored jumping spiders. Because some of them are very multicolored.
Wow, how the heck do we get on
spiders? Won't come back. That is funny. Sorry.
What the Hades?
Oh no!
I found the song. What's the matter? My boomerang won't come back. I found it. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna put it on my playlist.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna learn the music and all the words, and then I'll sing it for Hungry.
Today's the day that teddy bears go on a rampage.
Right on, Max. Right on.
Exactly. Snow Messiah he's getting pretty good with Bing's AI. So hey. So spider squishes them into submission. All right. Oh gosh, folks. Well, I think we made the 2-hour mark.
Good.
How about that? And we need to talk to a few people in the back. But hey, thank you for everybody that was here tonight. We appreciate y'all coming by today. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta give me a second.
Oh, bloody Discord.
I had shut the Discord. We're going in here.
Discord, which booted me because I didn't know that they were going to boot everyone when they did a major refit.
Yeah. I'll save this. I'll save this one. I will save this one for another time, Mr. Angel.
That was a kaiju belch.
Yeah, I will save this one for another time, Mr. Angel. But this is kind of cool too. But hey, all right. So anyway. All right. So yeah, I think I do. I don't know if I have one or not. I'm just through another channel.
He's on Discord, but he doesn't have like a Dadman walking Discord.
Right. Thank you. Exactly.
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Angel has to interpret, and Amanda, Ang, all them do it for me. But hey, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here now. Thank you, everybody that come in tonight. We appreciate y'all being here. Also, do not forget the pinned tweet at the top. Please go support the fundraising efforts, the GoFundMe for Michelangelo clobbering times and his family is raising money for the funeral expenses and other costs. It's a long process, folks, and a lot, folks, we lost a great friend before anything else.
And an elder too.
Exactly. And we miss him. We will miss him. There'll be a very big hole in all of our hearts and really in the streaming community going forward. But hey, folks, um, say a prayer for this family, give them positive vibes, thoughts, send them their way. And I appreciate Amanda showing up and Hungry Boy coming in tonight. Thank you, all of you in the chat tonight, and for what you've done, and for y'all that have donated. We appreciate that. And for all the help that y'all have given tonight and for the support. So check it out with the family. Keep Mrs. in your thoughts and prayers. She'll be 6 hours on the road tomorrow by herself coming back. May do a drive stream tomorrow. It depends on if she has the headset charged or not. And then, of course, we will be random streams this weekend. Really have no plans for any scheduled streams that I have. I believe that on Sunday she will resume at 1 p.m. at her normal time on Sundays. Like Tina says, sweet dreams from the Dragon of Naughtiness. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Tina.
Lady V, thank you for your help out there. Mr. Angel, Buddy was here, JT Kirk, for all the mods that are here that help keep us organized tonight and on track. But hey, we again, thoughts and prayers for the Mike's family, for the Clobberin Times family, and for the days ahead for everyone. And on that night, y'all have a good night's sleep, and we will see you the next time we come together. Bye, all.
Nadio.